my goddess. Oh my. No. I don't know why the fuck I keep using that shit every time that voice. Anyway, so the reason I wanted to make this video, let me turn off my chat. But every time I think about what happened between me and my close friend, right? Which is a man, all the way masculine energy. Every time I think about it, I start seeing how I demasculated him just by not responding. And I've seen his true colors just because I didn't respond. And how it made me feel bad of, like, what his true colors look like. The different hues and shit of that nigga. You feel me? So, it threw me off. Nevertheless, it threw me off. Nothing but thrown offness happened. Friend was saying that he held a grudge towards me, right? Because of something petty, right? But just because I knew what the whole situation was and I knew how bad they looked in the situation, but they couldn't see that. All they could see is their perception or their perspective on the situation. And then it made me realize that if I just keep putting energy into this shit, you know, I'm going to be looking like the hangman in a minute. Like, so that's what I want to tell you women. It doesn't matter if it's a man, female, child, boss. It don't matter. If you want to hone upon your masculine energy when you're in an argument with someone, only way to do it is to become like a true masculine energy and a true force of masculine energy that you respect. Now, what kind I respect is the type of masculine energy that's not finna talk. It's not finna waste their time talking and spending so much time trying to explain. They're not gonna say anything until they feel like you're listening, you know. And if they know that you're out of your element, they're not gonna have a conversation, you know. Say you're arguing with somebody, right, and it's about something that you know you have all the facts about, but if they're coming in the argument or the debate with no facts whatsoever, first thing they'll try to do is to raise their voice or to say, I didn't do that. I didn't. Nope, that's not true. They try to cop out or make up stuff. Then they raise their voice. This is just people, period. I'm not saying man or female. I'm saying anybody that you're having an argument with. They just gonna try to raise their voice. Doesn't matter. So then, but all that stuff doesn't even really matter. Like, if somebody can't have like a fact to fact conversation, let's have a fact to fact conversation. Like, my back to your back. Like, I won't see that you lying. You won't see that I'm lying. Let's just put the facts out. You know what I'm saying? Then it becomes adult shit. Then it becomes debate. It's not even a debate. It's actually because at the end of the day, a debate is just one person coming off on top, but both had pivotal points. So I guess it would be a debate. Because in a relationship, you would want it to come off on top and for both sides to see every point. But my point is, the best way to do it, if you see somebody don't come to you ready to talk facts, just don't have the conversation. Just don't have the conversation. I'll tell you an example. Someone close to me and them got into it about some money. And then I knew it was coming. I seen it coming for I seen it coming when it started. I knew it was gonna happen, but they thought something bad, and I know people are saying, well, you thought about it and you put power to it. No, I really didn't, because I only thought about it and I kept denouncing it because it didn't never come out my mouth, but it actually did. But that was when I was talking about it, when it was coming to a bubble. I spoke it into existence because I'm like, there's no other way to go. They're gonna get mad because I don't feel obligated to give them any money. That's just the way it goes. So when we connected again, we didn't talk about what I was accused of. I was accused of not being there for somebody when it came to money, and that's true if you look at how they look at it. You get what I'm saying? I can't be mad at how they look at it. You expected me to be there for you. You felt like I was obligated. You felt like you were entitled to, see the keywords that get you fucked up? But so when we got back together to connect, we never talked about this situation. We never spoke about it. So from there on out, I know in my head that they still feel the same way. They're just gonna fake it till they make it to get that money. So I don't have to ever have this conversation with this person ever again if I don't want to. Because for the rest of my life, I have this in the back of my mind. We never spoke about what you accused me of. Just like my friend. My demeanor was questioned when we supposed to be friends. My demeanor was questioned. They came and questioned me about a inanimate object, you feel me? A material thing, right? So when my character was questioned, then I have to look at it like, okay, well, is there any point? Now I'm just hurt. So now I'm finna speak about all this shit in a hurt vibe because you're hurting my feelings. You still saying that I'm a thief, da-da-da-da. Yeah, the friend came back and apologized and cried to me, all that type of stuff. But you see the difference? You see since I didn't catch it, and because, put like this, with the situation with the other person, I made the conscious decision to not back down. In this situation, I was unable to make a conscious decision because I was emotional. You get what I'm saying? So that's just the basics of my storying. But yeah, so I think I got one more video I gotta knock out eventually, but I'm not in a rush to do it. It's about my ex, but it is what it is. I do have this series I want to do about the Zodiacs, and I might as well say it now before anybody else say it. But what I've learned from each Zodiac when it comes to love, pertaining love. But yeah, so appreciate you for stopping by to my visual. So alright, I'm Koto Khan. Damn, I am that I am who we are. Stay abundant, be light, stay lit. Literally. Alright, y'all have a good day. Evening. Night.